Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to show you guys how I plan out my month of April for my bullet journal, and I'm also going to be showing you guys my month of March, which isn't that exciting because I actually had my first midterms of graduate school and it was kind of crazy, so I didn't really get to do much journaling, but I'll show you guys what I have. So last month's plan with me was a collaboration between My Life in a Bullet, Christine Mylene, and Nicole's journal, and we decided to go with a theme of spring memories. So I did this painting of a deer in a meadow, and I love how it turned out, and I just love how the whole spread came together. And at the top of the right page, I actually put in a small little watercolor from a past watercolor with me video that I did, and I think it turned out really good with the whole spread. On these pages, I did my YouTube tracker and my Etsy tracker, which I used a little bit, but I honestly wasn't even really able to film many videos this month. The only one that I was able to film actually was a video introducing myself to you guys and answering your guys' questions, so if you haven't seen that, I'll link it in the description of this video. Alright, so this was my first weekly spread of March, and I really like how it turned out. I kind of stuck with the meadow theme, and I put some of my paintings that I did in that same watercolor with me video I was talking about. And this was actually the week that I hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is so crazy. I talked to you guys a little bit on my introduction video about it, but I just wanted to say how thankful I am for you guys and how much joy this channel has brought to me this year. It's been so fun getting to do art again this year and getting to keep a journal like this and be able to interact with you guys on YouTube and Instagram, and it's just been really awesome. So thank you guys again for being subscribed if you are, and I'm so glad that you guys enjoy my videos. So back when I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I did a spread kind of to remember getting to that number. So I wanted to do that for 100,000 as well. So I wanted to do this watercolor play button, and it didn't turn out exactly how I wanted it to, but I think it turned out kind of cute, and I just added some gold fine tech watercolor into the purple and like blue watercolor. But yeah, I think it's just going to be kind of cool to have this page to look back on. And this is how the page turned out. So the next two pages I left blank because I actually went to my friend's wedding and I was able to do all the lettering for her welcome signs and stuff, so once I get more time to do that spread, I'm definitely going to put that in. And this next page was the last page I did for the month of March. It was a day that I was super stressed out about finals and things were breaking, and it was really hard catching up on orders and everything, so I just kind of vented, and then I wrote this to-do list, which helped me a ton. Every time I'm stressed out about anything, I just make lists of everything that I need to do that day or week, and it just makes me feel a lot better. So now I'm going to get all my supplies out to do my April calendar spread. So I'm getting out all of my watercolors, all of my brushes, my gold watercolors, and then my cute new little watercolor bowl for washing off my paintbrushes. I love this bowl so much. I was actually going to unbox it in a Etsy haul video that I'm going to be putting up sometime this month, but I couldn't wait. So first I'm going to sketch out my design, and I know this video footage is going super fast, but I'm actually going to be putting up a process video or a tutorial video where I kind of talk through how I sketched it out and how I painted it. So I'll have that up in a day or two on my channel so that you guys can kind of follow along better. But yeah, I think this is one of the first calendars where I ended up just kind of going for it, not really knowing what I was going to sketch out, or not really having a plan, I guess, beforehand. And I actually really like the theme of this and how it turned out. So now I'm going to reach for my Fine Tech Gold watercolor paints, and I'm going to take this lighter color, more of a champagne color I would say, and I'm going to fill in the sun. By the way, I know I said this in my last video, but this month I'm for sure going to put up a video on my watercolor supplies. I'll show you guys all of the paints that I use as well as all my paintbrushes and all of my supplies in that video, so I'm going to be filming that really soon. So after adding the final touches, this is how my watercolor turned out. So before I put it into my journal, I'm going to do my calendar and write the month at the top. So I'm going in with my Posca white paint pen marker, and I'm going to write April at the top, and then I'm going to do my little calendar at the bottom. And to get my monthly calendar to be nice and neat and straight, I use my Black & Decker laser level, which I'll have linked in the description, but this just helps with forming a line without having to actually draw the line with a ruler every time and have to erase it. So now that I'm done with that, I'm going to take out my double-sided sticky tape, and this time I'm using a Scotch one that I actually am not a huge fan of. I'll link the one that I like in the description box that is my favorite. I just didn't have it on hand. And then I printed out a few photos that I thought would go with the theme for this month. And then I'm going to write my important dates section on this side as well. And I want to go in with a little bit of watercolor on top just to make it look a little bit more interesting. But I'm not a huge fan of painting on the Leuchtturm pages. It just comes out looking a little bit muddy at times, and usually I don't get the same color that I would on watercolor paper. But other times it looks good, just this time it didn't look how I wanted it to. And now I'm just taking my gold Pen Touch pen and some gold washi tape, and I'm just adding some accents to this page. Alright, and this is what it looks like after it's all finished. This has to be one of my favorite spreads I've done so far, and I just love the colors that I got out of the watercolor that I did. In the watercolor tutorial I'll be putting up in a day or so, I'll definitely tell you guys the colors that I used to get those colors because it is just the most gorgeous combination, I think. I'll have this calendar in my Etsy shop in any month you'd like, or in Blink if you guys are interested in getting it for your journal or to hang up on your wall. And so I'll have that there, and I definitely want to do a sticker set soon that is kind of based off of that theme because I just love how it turned out. So now I'm doing a page for my YouTube tracker and then my Etsy tracker on the right side, and I'm just taking some of my new moon stickers and placing them in because I thought it fit the theme of this page perfectly. And for the stars, I'm using my gold Pen Touch pen again, and then I'm going to go into my moon with some of the Fine Tech watercolor just to make it a little bit shiny. Hopefully I can fill this page up pretty well this month and actually put it to use now that I'll have a little bit more time after my midterms have been done, so we'll see. This new gold washi tape that I got I think is the perfect color. I just got it from Target actually. I think it's the Scotch brand gold washi tape, but it's definitely already become one of my new favorites. I think because it kind of goes with the gold pen that I use literally all the time. But yeah, on the right side, I'm just doing a Etsy page where I'll put ideas or anything else that I want to write down for my Etsy shop that month. And this is how my 2 pages turned out. So on the next pages, I'm going to be doing something that I don't normally do. I'm going to be making a habit tracker for the month. And I kind of wanted to do this because there's a lot of things that I want to work on this month. So I think writing all those things down will help me be more conscious about them as well as be more productive during the month. So I'm just gonna make the layout for the habit tracker, and then later I'm gonna go in and actually write the habits that I want to keep track of for the month. But for now, I'm just writing down the dates, and then I'm going to make a line. And then on the right side, I'm actually going to leave a little section for a to-do list for the month. And this will be a good way to put everything that I want to do this month in general, so that I can kind of reference it later. So this next page is going to be my last pages that I'm going to be setting up for the month, and it will be my first few pages for my weekly spread. On the left side, I'm doing this kind of black border where I'm going to fill it in with some floral designs, and I got this idea from a picture I saw on Pinterest, but I thought it would be a fun way to try something new. So now I'm going to take out the pictures that I haven't used yet, and these pictures are both from Pinterest, and I will link my Pinterest page in the description box if you guys want to see the original artist, or if you want to put them in your journal for yourself. And then I'm going to finish off my weekly spread with just writing in the days of the week ahead of time, which I kind of like doing every once in a while because it saves me time later. And this is how my last spread turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm so sorry for my lack of videos this month, but this coming month I definitely want to put up all the videos that I've been planning for a while. And if you guys liked this month's calendar, I'll have that in my Etsy shop by the time this video goes up. So definitely go there if you are interested in that. Alright, see you guys in the next video.